Vibrant and enriching weekends of the summer is upon us. The annual Cincinnati Music Festival shifting from the Brady Center to Paycor Stadium tonight. And adding names to the Black Music Walk of Fame will create even more of a lively, musical vibe downtown. And that's where our WLWT News host John London is live tonight to give us a sense of all of the fun to come. Hi, John.
Yeah, Cherie, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more colorful series of events in Cincinnati this weekend. The T-shirt vendors are out. The merchandise, as you can see, lining the street here. Earth, Wind, and Fire, the main attraction tonight. LL Cool J tomorrow night with a special tribute to Frankie Beverly, who died about 10 months ago. Now, that's one draw. In the eastern shadow of the stadium, there's another, and we met some of the legendary artists a few hours ago. The smiles today were as sweet as a song.
Cincinnati Black Music Walk of Fame.
New inductees rejoiced in the public library's permanent exhibit that includes them, the mighty OJs, the incomparable Nancy Wilson, the funky Ohio Players, and Dottie Peoples, known as the Songbird of the South. She donated one of her sparkling gowns.
Yeah, somebody already asked me could they buy it, but...
Their stars on display here will be affixed to the riverfront venue. And Wilson's son flew in from California to bear witness, telling us his mom, who died 7 years ago, would have been honored.
She delivered stories through her music, through her song, and she could transport you to a different location or a different feeling.
There was an abundance of feeling at the library today. A gathering with two of the Ohio Players, each still making music more than 50 years later.
We call ourselves like pharmacists, because when your soul needs to hear Sweet Sicky Thing, or your soul needs to hear Skin Tight, or I Want to Be Free.
A free-flowing ceremonies planned for Saturday, the handiwork of Commissioner Alicia Reese, whose vision was realized 2 summers ago. Inspired by her own mother, the late national recording artist Barbara Howard. The celebration is about music itself.
And I've seen so many people with tears in their eyes, and they come in the door one way, but they leave out another way. They've been blessed with music.
And there'll be more blessings tomorrow, with many people wearing shirts like this one that's going for $20 here at the Cincinnati Music Festival right outside the stadium. The doors to the Walk of Fame open at 11. There'll be a red carpet parade. They're asking people who attend to wear white as a show of unity. The induction ceremonies at noon. We're told to expect a lot of music and a lot of dancing, which really also describes tonight's Music Fest, which will get underway in a little while and has downtown really vibrating with anticipation. Reporting live down here, John London, WLWT News 5.
Oh my goodness, John, you didn't even see the woman behind you there. She had some really great dance moves there. Looking forward to all of